Nigby. Quick introduction. This is an Elzett magnet lock. You can't see it very well on that end, but on that end it's got a really clear stamp. You'll see how it works in the successive videos. This is just a quick introduction. So I got this lock from a friend in Serbia. I think he paid €1.50 for it. It was in absolutely terrible condition, and it's only just in better condition now, to be honest. It's a magnet lock. You'll see all the workings of it inside. When he got it, this key was stuck inside, and I haven't actually been able to successfully repair that section. So this is the side that I've worked on that the key was stuck in. That key shouldn't withdraw in that position because of this ball bearing that's operated by a spring detent. For the life of me, I have been unable to free that up without getting too destructive with it. So I've made the decision to keep the key retaining ball bearing outside. I can show you on the other side that this one does work. So you turn it and the key doesn't come out because the ball bearing's got nowhere to go inside the Bible. So yeah, that's just a quick introduction. So I'm going to edit this together now and hopefully try and show what I've done to get this lock back to working. The main thing being getting the key out in the first place. So there you go. Just the logo off the key. So yeah, I'll see how it all edits together now. So anyway, yeah, Vlad, thanks so much for the lock. I know you didn't pay a lot for it. And I know it. You sent it over as a bit of a challenge for me, and sorry it's taken so long. Just lack of time. But it's a really nice lock to have in my collection, even though it's not 100% operational as it should be. But they are pretty rare, so I feel quite privileged to have one. Anyway, I'll try and edit together the video because some of this was recorded 6 or 8 months ago. Anyway. Thanks for watching. Okay, this is as far as I've got with the restoration of the Elzett magnet lock. I should have started doing this filming an awful lot sooner. When I first got it, the key was stuck in this side. I suspect it was being held in by the key retaining ball bearing, but I don't rightly know because, let's see if we can get it to focus down there. I don't know if you can see that, but just in there, let's get a bit of light on it. You can see those two circles there. The first one is the key retaining ball bearing, spring and pin, and then the second one is just the detent that centres the lock. I'll show you where they work. Try not to lose those rotors. So the key retaining ball bearing pops down into there. That's the key retaining ball bearing. Let's come back out a little bit. And then that there is the detent that the ball bearing just sits in, just to give a locating point as the lock is centered. Okay, just get my finger off those rotors. I've got a few pictures that I'll sort of splice in with the condition of the rotors and everything. This is an awful lot cleaner than it was. I really wish that I'd started filming before I got it to this point, because they were absolutely terrible. Just a quick demonstration of how it's supposed to work. Now these rotors will probably just jump all over the place at the moment, but as it goes in, they spin around, and this top section here lines up, so when it's in that housing, that sidebar can sit down flush against the top of those. Let's see if we can just put that in place. So that sidebar is able to sit on those halves of those rotors. Okay. At the moment, because this is a cast core, I don't know if you can see this, but there's pitting in the chrome plating of the casting all over the place. I'll just take one of the rotors out. Okay, the rotors are pitted as well. Fortunately, all the pins are still intact on either side of the rotor, so it's still got its pivots that it spins on. Let's drop that back in there. So I think the only thing that I can do from this point is to just clean it up as best as I can. Some very, very fine sandpaper. I'm going to take all these rough edges off, try and clean it up so everything's as smooth as possible. What I can do, I'll just put that rotor cover in there, so you can see now that sidebar goes inside there. You've got all the sidebar springs there, so you can see that the rotors, once the cover is on, don't really, this left hand one here, as soon as the cover goes back on, something's catching it. Got nice movement from the two on the right, but that could be a problem. It could seize the lock up. It means it won't work once everything's back together. There's just a little shot of the inside there. On this side, there's actually a pin broken as well off the. That's this pin here is snapped off. As I say, I wish that I'd started filming this, but I don't quite know where this will come in the order of the video. But there you go. There's a little bit of a recording of my progress so far. I'll just show the body of the lock. I'm going to gut this side as well. This side works okay. Just show that it's locked. Slide the key in, and those sidebars obviously do retract on this one, and it works fine. Similar problems with the key. The key is a cast unit as well, with the magnets stuck into it, so it's rough as anything on this side. I think that was part of the problem why the key was stuck in. That's the key retaining unit for the ball bearing. Don't know what I'm going to do in terms of these seized portions up here. I shall just have to get it soaked in some sort of lubricant solvent or whatever and see if I can get those freed up. I don't really want to start drilling these out, but it might well be. It might well have to be. Anyway, as I say, that's as far as I've got with the Elzett magnet lock so far. I'm just doing this as a video. Progress so far.